Get ready for a knockout night of breaking news and exclusive insights. Tonight, Wolverhampton fighter Jai Herbert is stepping into the UFC octagon, not just for a win, but to bring some much-needed cheer to his hometown. With Wolves facing a nail-biting potential Premier League relegation, Herbert is pledging to deliver a victory that could lift spirits just as the club might be going down. He's facing a tough Canadian opponent in enemy territory, but Herbert says the pressure only fuels his fire, aiming for a win and a knockout to give Wolverhampton something to celebrate on this pivotal weekend. Will he deliver the triumph his city desperately needs?
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Then, a stunning twist in the UFC world as Josh Hokit faces a unique challenge for his upcoming fight. After a grueling battle, Hokit is set to take on knockout king Derek Lewis, but he'll be doing it without his chief coach, Greg Jackson. In a surprising social media plea, Hokit joked about asking the ring girls to corner him. Could this unusual situation be a sign of trouble, or is it just another calculated move from a fighter known for his mind games? We'll dive into the potential risks and rewards of this unexpected fight night dynamic. And get ready for some high-stakes drama as UFC President Dana White wades into the world of influencer boxing. White has placed a massive $10,000 bet on Bob Menery not showing up for his rumored fight against Johnny Manziel at Adin Ross Brandrisk Promotions event. White's confidence stems from a public feud with Menery, and he's even offered to fly to Miami to watch if Menery actually makes an appearance. This bet isn't just about a fight, it's a public declaration fueled by past disagreements and a healthy dose of skepticism. What does White know that we don't? Finally, we have major news for the UFC light heavyweight division. Champion Carlos Ulberg, fresh off his incredible title win, has undergone ACL surgery for a torn knee ligament sustained during his fight. Despite the injury, Ulberg managed to secure a stunning knockout victory. Now, questions swirl about the future of the belt and who will step up to challenge the injured champion. Will there be an immediate rematch, or will other top contenders vie for the vacant title? Stick with us for all the details and the latest updates. Don't miss a moment, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Wolverhampton's own Jai Herbert is set to bring a glimmer of hope to his beleaguered hometown as he steps into the UFC octagon this Saturday, a day that could also see his beloved Wolves football club officially relegated from the Premier League. Herbert, with a professional record of 13 wins, 6 losses, and 1 draw, including 9 knockouts and 1 submission, faces Canadian debutant Mandel Nallo in Winnipeg. This fight marks Herbert's return to the cage after a split decision defeat last March and arrives at a poignant moment, potentially just hours after Wolves' 8-year stay in the top flight concludes. Relegation could be confirmed if Rob Edwards' side falters against Leeds and Tottenham secure a victory against Brighton, with further scenarios involving other teams also in play. Despite the grim outlook for his club, Herbert remains resolute, telling Channel YouTube, "It's a bit inevitable. I think they're going to go down obviously." However, he is determined to deliver a victory for his city, stating, "But I'll get the win for Wolverhampton on Saturday, and that should give the people something to cheer about anyway." He expressed optimism for Wolves' immediate return to the Premier League, citing Rob Edwards' championship experience and the presence of quality players. Herbert acknowledged the challenge of facing Nallo in enemy territory, a stark contrast to his last outing in front of a supportive crowd at UFC London. Nevertheless, the 37-year-old fighter is unfazed by the prospect of hostility, emphasizing his focus on securing a knockout win and drawing motivation from the crowd's animosity. "I'm not ready to play the villain. I'm just ready to go out there and get the win, get a knockout," Herbert declared, adding that such environments can serve as a powerful source of motivation. In a developing story ahead of UFC White House, heavyweight contender Josh Hokit faces a unique coaching dilemma. Hokit, who is scheduled for a quick turnaround against Derek Lewis following a punishing bout with Curtis Blades, has announced that his head coach, Greg Jackson, will be absent from his corner due to personal reasons. This unexpected development leaves Hokit without a primary coach for the high-stakes fight. In a social media post, Hokit humorously appealed to ring girls for assistance, playfully tagging them and even suggesting former fighter Mike Perry's wife as a potential fill-in. While Hokit enters the matchup as a significant favorite, the absence of his seasoned coach, coupled with the physical toll from his last fight, raises questions about his readiness against the formidable power of Derek Lewis, who also boasts a size advantage. However, given Hokit's reputation for elaborate trolling, some observers speculate this situation may be another instance of his characteristic pre-fight theatrics, rather than a genuine crisis. UFC President Dana White has thrown down the gauntlet, placing a hefty $10,000 bet on a no-show for an upcoming brand risk promotions event organized by influencer Adin Ross. The speculative wager, made through UFC sponsor Polymarket, centers on podcaster and influencer Bob Menery potentially failing to appear for a fight against Heisman-winning quarterback Johnny Manziel. The bout is rumored to be slated for May in Miami. White, who has a well-documented public rivalry with Menery, seemingly confirmed the fight was being discussed due to his close ties with Ross. He even claimed Menery reached out to inquire about his betting preferences, to which White responded with his prediction of Menery's absence. "I'm betting you don't even show up. That's my bet," White stated, adding, "Menery never does anything he says he's going to do." White further highlighted that Polymarket offers a betting line on Menery's appearance, doubling down on his stance. He provocatively declared, "Bob, if you do and the night before it looks like you're gonna fight, I'm flying to Miami to watch this one." This high-stakes promotion comes as Polymarket, a prediction market, recently inked a groundbreaking sponsorship deal with the UFC. The platform has already seen significant activity, including a reported $250,000 profit by a trader who capitalized on a mistake by UFC announcer Bruce Buffer, a recurring issue on the platform. New UFC light heavyweight champion Carlos Ulberg has undergone surgery to repair a torn ACL in his right knee, an injury sustained during his title-winning performance at UFC 327 last weekend. The devastating blow occurred in the first round of his bout against Jai Herbert in Miami. Despite the severe injury, the New Zealander impressively secured a knockout victory over Prochaska with a powerful left hook, fighting effectively on a single leg. Ulberg confirmed the surgery took place in Las Vegas this week, with his manager, Ash Belcastro, verifying the ACL tear to uncrowned. The UFC has yet to disclose the future of the light heavyweight championship during Ulberg's recovery period. This news adds another chapter to a turbulent history for the division, which has seen 3 title vacancies in the past 4 years due to injuries and weight class changes, including Prochaska and Jamahal Hill vacating the belt due to injuries in 2022 and 2023, and Alex Pereira moving up to heavyweight earlier this year. Following his defeat, Prochaska expressed sympathy for Ulberg, citing the early knee injury as a factor in his loss, and has since called for an immediate rematch. Meanwhile, top contenders in the division, including former champions Magomed Ankalaev and Jan Blachowicz, alongside Khalil Rountree Jr., will be keenly watching the unfolding situation.